Hey Emma. Hi girl. I'll be right there, Emma. Hey ladies. How the ladies doing, girls? There we go, girl. That's a good girl. You're doing a good job. Very good. Nice egg. Thanks for the eggs, girl. Are you okay? Here we go. There's a little bit there. I'm going to put most of it in here, okay? Okay, girls. Good job, girls. Good job. Very good. Here we go. There you go, girl. Good job, Emma. Good Friday morning, friends. Today's the day where we plant the garlic. And it's always an exciting day. It's one of my favorite days in the garden. You can't beat the weather usually, or you always pick a nice sunny day, a comfortable day to be outside. It's just a few clouds in the sky and very pleasant temperatures in the low 50s today. So today we're going to plant the garlic. I've got the animal chores done. I've got the greenhouse opened. And so now I have to go up to the carport where we had our garlic crop that came out at the end of July. It's been hanging there to dry and cure. So now we're going to cut that down and we'll grab some of those bulbs to plant the cloves from. So that's the next step, and so let's go on up there. All right. Hey Emma. Hi girl. I'll be right there, girl. This is part of our garlic harvest from this past July 31st. We harvested this garlic, and I'm just I'm opening the bulbs and getting the cloves out for individual planting. So I just kind of pry them open, and we take these cloves and I add them to my bucket here for individual planting. We replant about a third of what we grew. We used to grow way too much garlic, and a lot of it would just rot. We tried to give it away. Not many people like to have garlic for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we gave some away for Christmas. We just try to give it away. Not that many people are interested, so we just don't grow as much anymore. And I guess that's the name of that game. We used to grow as much as 500 bulbs of garlic. Now you might ask, what on earth do you need 500 bulbs of garlic for? And that's a good question. We just don't. So we don't plant that much anymore. I'll be lucky if the 2 rows that I prepared yesterday, be lucky if we fill out one of those. So that's what we do with that. And then the rest goes down, the stem goes down to the compost. I did want to show you something interesting though, if I can find it. Here we go. Let me show you this. If you do not wait a minute, I want to show you this. This is very interesting. Only garlic growers would know about what I'm going to talk about here. But what a mess. If you do not cut your garlic scape off the stem, and for us that happens right around June. We cut the so here's your garlic. I don't know if you can see it, the whole thing. It's in the ground. And this is the garlic scape. If you don't cut the garlic scape off, what happens? Well, for one thing, your bulb of garlic is not going to be nearly as big as if you had cut the scape off. So it stunts its growth for one thing, because all of the plant's energy is going up to the flower end. Now remember, garlic is an allium, and alliums are biennial. So this is actually the garlic's second year. All of these garlics, this is their second year. Their first year is when they are in clove form. So what does that mean? That means that these are actually the seed. This is not seed. Some people refer to this as seed garlic or garlic seed, but technically speaking, this is not a garlic seed. These are garlic seeds. These little guys, I don't know if you can see that. That is a garlic seed. And if you put this in the ground in the fall, like right now, if we were to put this in the ground, and we're not gonna, because we have another use for it, but if you were to plant this right now, just like we're going to be planting our garlic cloves, you would get next year a garlic clove. This is what you would get. So then you come along and you harvest your garlic cloves, and then you plant those. It's like a 3-year process. So that's what these are. These are called bulbils. B-U-L-B-I-L, and the plural is bulbils with an S on the end. So that's what they are. These are garlic bulbils, and they're actually kind of good eating. You can peel this and it tastes just like garlic. A very interesting thing. So we actually save these aside, and we put them in our reserve cache, C-A-C-H-E, and so if we get desperate come next spring, desperate for garlic, if we run out, we can always dig into our bulbils and use those for garlic. Just thought you might find that interesting. So now I'm going to spend a while here opening these garlics. Open them up, and I'll put them in the tote. And we'll take the whole tote of garlic cloves to the field and plant them. There's a chance Danielle might come down, so I'm going to drag my feet, see if she makes it. She's very busy this morning, so she might not make it. As far as tools go for dibbling a hole to put the garlic clove in, let me show you a few tools that would work. This is a leek dibbler. This is a leek dibbler. This is great for planting leeks. Even onion seedlings. You can drive it into the ground with a sharp point. But if you take a look at the shape of a clove of garlic, it probably wouldn't go all the way down. So this is not a perfect tool. This tool, if you stuck it in the ground and kind of twisted it, this one could possibly work. That's called a hori-hori. Here is a garden trowel. This garden trowel could possibly work. Same way. It's just about the right shape. You may have to stick it in and just twist it a bit again to get that thing to settle in the bottom of the hole. Now, if you prefer to do your dibbling standing up, an old broken tool handle would work well. Danielle found this broken tool handle in the greenhouse, and you can see that it would go into the ground, especially since I recently rototilled the ground. It would go right in, and the clove of garlic would settle in there nicely. So there's 4 tool possibilities. But you know something? Even just a stick you find in the woods would probably do just as well. When you put the clove of garlic in the ground, there are 2 distinct ends of the clove of garlic. There is this end, which is where the roots will come out, and then there's this upper end where the stem will grow out. So, if possible, you want to insert the clove of garlic so that the root end is down, like that. That's really all there is to it.
What's the other 2 holes? All right. The pressures of homesteading. Oh dear. That's a shame. Wow, some of these cloves are so big. I'm thinking, is this 1 or 2? Well, you're going in. You'll have to battle it out below. I don't know. There's a modest size. And a very big one. Okay.
right, well that'll just about do it from down here. We got the garlic in, and I raked it over. Danielle headed back to the house. She's going to start lunch. And I've just got a few things to tidy up down here. I've got that piece of plastic to fold up and put away. And I've got that long card over there. I want to empty that. And I might start pulling some of those garden huckleberries off the vines. So otherwise, that's just about going to do it from down here. Tomorrow, I hope to be baking that loaf of amaranth bread. That'll be exciting. That is a grain that was banned, believe it or not. Banned from the 1600s in many countries. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.